Shalom, balance, paradise, righteousness, all back in the lab. And as you can see, I have a very special guest with me today, a legendary former adult entertainer, Crystal Clear. Welcome to the broadcast, C-Star. How are we?
Stoned.
I love it. That's how we do it, man.
Yeah, I'm pre-medicated.
That's it, the highway, man. That's how we do it, the highway. So, welcome, honors. Thank you very much for gracing the broadcast with yourself. As I always say, many are called, but only few answer. So, we're going to jump into the DeLorean and we're going to go back in time.
Damn.
We're going back in time, man. We're gonna go back in time so we can go back to the future. So, young lady, where in America were you? Where were you raised? Where was you born and raised?
Riverside County. I was born, but I was raised in Long Beach.
LBC.
hmm
Okay, so paint me a picture. Paint me a
That's a
picture.
true story. That's a true story.
Yeah, well,
That's
wait.
true.
Listen, this
Some people lie. I didn't know. I know a
I
couple
know.
lie.
I know. Generally, unless people can put it in the comments, generally when we have these sit downs, it's just truth. It's a nice little sit down, a little build. So the listeners and the siblings already know what time it is, man. We're gonna have a little sit down and do the little thing, man. So you don't need to do the pre-song. We're gonna
Hmm.
go. We're going deep inside the mind of Crystal Clear. You heard?
Damn.
So paint a little picture. Paint a picture. You don't need to give me an error, but paint a picture of what was it like growing up in LBC?
I don't know. It was regular for me.
Were you in a would describe your societal
I
kind of
mean, let
influence?
me see. Like, I don't know. Like, I was raised in the ghetto, but not the ghetto. Like, if that makes
Okay.
sense.
On the outskirts, kind of. So you kind of saw the stuff, but
Yeah,
you wasn't in the
yeah, like
stuff.
in and out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I don't know. My little childhood was okay. In Long Beach, it was cool. I had friends. Rode bikes,
Hmm.
rollerbladed.
Now, from okay, so yeah,
I
you
didn't witness like nobody getting shot at or nothing like that. It was,
is regular,
you know,
as you
it
say.
was regular.
But you
Yeah.
see, for it's important to stay that because for a lot of people, as soon as they hear California or out, Long Beach, Inglewood, certain, key names, Compton, for instance, they have in their mind straight away gang activity, violence, and murder and death and all that. They don't really understand that that's only a microcosm that happens within certain areas, neighborhoods, and cities. So
Mhm.
it's good to hear the other side that shit is just regular. It's just in sometimes or in some places.
I mean, you have like exactly what you said, those places where it does happen, but then the places that I lived, it could have been like a couple blocks up but I didn't see it, or I probably didn't hear about it for like 2 days, maybe a week, or along the
Mm,
lines. Like, you don't know unless you outside, but I mind my business or I'm always in somebody else's house. So as a kid, I we just didn't we just it was a beach up the street. So You go to the beach, you ride your bike, you
Mm.
know, go get candy, do kid shit.
Innocent stuff, right?
Yeah, but I didn't witness like none of that. Like
No, no, right,
not
no.
not in front of me. Like I
Mm.
mean, I think I witnessed my grandmother. She probably beat up her daughter with a curling iron. They got in a fight. That's but like violence, like right there. No, you hear about it. You know it's around you. Um, but it didn't bother me. It's
Using your little bubble, basically, using your innocent bubble, and that really didn't have much effect on you of sorts, or
I mean, the outside world, no, but that doesn't mean I didn't go through my own personal shit. You know what I'm saying? But outside, like growing up, I didn't see that type of, you
mm,
know, I wasn't in that type of neighborhood. Like my dad didn't live in that type of neighborhood. Like he kept us from that. He may have seen that,
hmm.
but me, no. No.
Okay,
If
okay.
it's around, yeah, but it's that's not what that city is about. Like I don't know. The news, everybody portrays somewhere to be a
Yes.
certain way, and it's thuggish, and oh, you gonna go out there, you gonna get murdered,
Mm,
no, it's that's what they want you to see. That's what they want you to see.
hmm.
You can't really judge a place until you go see it yourself.
Yes.
So
Experience it, touch, taste, and feel. You're
I'm
100%
not
right.
saying that there are places that are like that, but did I live in those places? No, I didn't live in those places. Did I
Indeed.
go to those places? I've been around those places, yeah, but did I see that there? No.
Mm,
That
mm.
doesn't mean that it didn't happen, but like I say, the news they tell you, they show you what they want, what they want to show you. So,
Oh, that's the part of the marketing. That's what the media does. They market certain areas to be, not the best and violent, etc. And other areas, there's no crime there,
mhm.
allegedly. Swings and roundabouts, man. It's interesting how the media likes to color things. Um, so okay, school. What were you into at school and stuff?
Skincare.
Ah, so that's
Yeah, and
always
then
been.
COVID-19 hit, so that's on a back burner right now.
Okay, so let's jump into the room and let's go back to the future. So COVID-19, the pandemic. How you-
Okay.
how you been dealing with that, dear mind? Let's talk about that.
I mean, it don't bother me so much. It's more like the police killings. Like I'm like, you want me to wear a mask? Okay, cool. Fuck it, I'll wear a mask. Right? But there's other shit going on other than this. Like
Mm,
it's too much at one time. Like what are we really not paying attention to? What are we really missing? It's
that's
too
a
much at one time.
good point. That's a good point. But as you've highlighted, with the media, they show what they want to show in it. So, like for
Hmm.
instance, I mean, obviously, I'm not in America, but when Breonna Taylor was assassinated, what major news campaign was done in regards to her?
You
Was
asking me?
yeah, was it as big as what happened with George Floyd,
It was not.
Mr. Arbery, back in February, who was assassinated in Atlanta jogging? Um, we didn't find that out until like April. And again, it wasn't really.
Exactly. Like, what's that going? What's that about?
The media are doing the powers that shouldn't be clearly are doing some real crazy stuff. You might disagree with me. I think there is more visual murders taking place and assassinations of black folk and of people in general, but we'll just talk about specifically black folk. Um, But if we rewind back to like 90s and 80s, I mean, one like the famous 191, Rodney King, without that video camera, we wouldn't have saw that, right? That grainy footage. But now with CCTV cameras, with dash cam cameras, with everybody with a pocket
Mm-hmm.
computer in their, you know, a computer, sorry, in their pocket with a camera on it, people are able to capture these kind of things a lot more frequently. So we're seeing a lot more depraved scenes, which is unfortunately desensitizing people. Because if you think about it, we've been in we've been in this pandemic lockdown, global lockdown, worldwide lockdown. So what are people doing? If they're not watching Netflix, what are they doing? They're on IG, they're on Twitter, they're
Mm-hmm.
on what else is TikTok and all that foolishness, yeah. And what are those apart from the little dance videos and women showing their bodies and that kind of stuff? We're seeing murders taking place. We're seeing injustices taking place. Now, historically, a lot of people wouldn't have been exposed to that because they would just be stuck in, 9 to 5 kind of job, getting
Mm-hmm.
high, having parties and that kind of stuff. But now they're forced to see this kind of stuff. It's on like mainstream news. They're killing black people like they're 007 and they've got a license to kill. And nothing is it's the same thing. It doesn't matter what state it is, they're killing people. And then there's maybe a little no, straight after there's a protest and there's a demonstration, and then some black male who's some kind of lawyer will say, yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna move the energy of the people this way, and we're gonna sue people, and that's what we're gonna do. We want money rather than wanting justice and this person to be tried and convicted and potential new laws to be done changed or even proper training to take place for these officers. It's just the same thing. Let's protest. Let's get some outside forces to go loot to encourage other people to loot and not actually to protest. Like, what are we actually doing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It don't make no
But that's
sense.
like you said, like the last time when we talked, you said just don't do nothing. Just stop.
Mm,
And I agree because if we don't do nothing, then they're gonna need somebody.
exactly. And it's how much effort does it take not to do anything, C Star?
None. Just sit at home, drink, eat, smoke weed, watch movies. I don't fucking know. Do what you want to do,
Yeah.
but like,
Don't participate.
but we don't do that. We don't come together. Everybody trying to compete against one another. It's a rat race. Who gonna
Mm.
get it first?
How are we going to buck that trend?
I don't know. I don't know. People ignorant. I think you got more motherfuckers out here that's ignorant than you got motherfuckers that got common sense.
I would say on the surface you're 100% correct with that, but I think there's levels to people who don't have any sense. I think there's people who are willfully just stupid and ignorant, and then I think people who are being deceived. And if they're shown the right path or information, they will then start leaning to the right side of the information and actually critically think for themselves rather than watching the little box that hypnotizes everybody, the television, and just regurgitate the information. Oh yeah, it was on Fox News. Fox News, they said that black people are basically disease carriers because they're the ones that are highest numbers of the COVID cases. So then you got people thinking, well, wait a minute, if all these black people and Hispanics are dying of COVID, we should stay away from these people, right? But again, people don't think
It's
like that.
control. It's just control. Everybody want a piece of control. Nah, fuck that. Let me run this motherfucker. Nah, fuck that. It's on my side. I'm about to take charge. Nah, fuck that. You on my side. I'm taking charge. I'm first. I've been here longer. Like, it don't make sense. But yeah, nobody has a solution what to do with us. Everybody just, oh, Trump did, Trump that. Okay, in the meantime, we still getting shot and killed. There ain't no solution. We just gonna keep marching. We just gonna keep protesting, and shit is still gonna be the same. Eventually, we gonna die out.
Do you
Eventually,
uh, do you eventually were you gonna put a time period on that, dear?
I can't put no time period on it, but if we don't, I mean, okay, certain areas in the world, motherfuckers is stuck there because they don't know nothing else.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And you don't know how to get these people out to go do something else. That's hard. So they ignorant in their own way, and they don't mean to be like that. They probably just scared of change, or they just become a product of their environment.
Mm-hmm.
And if we don't try to make a change, or I mean, who we got to look up to, man? Our leaders is gone. Like, who we got left? Who we got? A white
Speak on it.
man and a black
S-
lady?
Speak on it.
What do he
Speak.
know about slavery? I'm just saying he don't know shit. We don't got nobody. So it's gonna keep getting crazier. It's gonna keep getting crazier. We still gonna keep getting shot, and it's only gonna be so few of us. Oh, now we have a solution. What?
Mm. It
It's sad. It's a
it
cycle
is.
that needs to be broken. But if you don't have anyone to lead you, or if you don't have those certain areas where they have places where you can go. I mean, some people, they don't want to be a part of their environment. They don't want to do the shit that
Mhm.
they doing, but they don't have no choice, or they don't have the help, or they don't have a way out. Like, so
Options.
they end up, yeah, they don't have it. They don't have it. Some people, they just don't have it. They just don't have it. They don't have the resources.
Mm. Well, the key thing which you highlight and which everyone can appreciate and understand resources, currency.
They
Without
don't
that,
have it.
unfortunately, especially in America, I know it's tough out there, I mean, it's tough across the world, but America is a very it's you can it can make you or break you. Everything costs out here, my I mean, I remember one of the first times I went to the wilderness in North America, and I was shopping. I picked up an item, I saw the price on it, and I thought, oh, $2.75. That's all cool. I pulled my little three ones out, and she looked. No, I think it was like, I don't know. I think I pulled out the exact change, $3 or whatever it was, and she rang it up, and it came up with like $3.25, including sales tax. And I'm thinking, what the fuck? Huh? Because obviously in England, like whatever you see on the something, you
That's
know,
what it is.
that's what we pay.
Yeah,
It's only if
yeah,
you go to
yeah,
trade or wholesale, then they'll have it X
yeah.
VAT or whatever.
Hmm.
So I'm thinking, oh, okay, shit. It's just one thing. The price, the rent is fucking crazy. Uh, Jobs, you work longer hours. Things are real different over there, mate. So as you've highlighted, resources, and who's going to be the guiding light to show you something maybe different? Oh, you don't need to do that. You can maybe do this.
I mean, I mean, in California, they got more Hispanic therapists than they do black.
They're
So if
killing
you
it.
need to go get therapy, you really don't have nobody to relate to, because this woman don't experience the same shit that you do.
Hmm.
So it's an ongoing trauma, because you can't see somebody that look like you,
Hmm.
or maybe you don't have the money to pay for that person that look like you, or Like shit is crazy. Like we don't really have a lot of people to relate to. We can relate to each other,
Yes.
but we refuse because we want to feel like I'm better than you. I got more money than you.
Hmm.
It's status. And it shouldn't be that way, but unfortunately, it's that way. You know, if black people are your biggest consumers, why are we not buying from each other?
That's the plan that we've been. I mean, look, even the terms we use, black people and white people, these are geo-social political terms. Our hair is black. We're various shades of brown. You know what I mean? Like white
Hmm.
people aren't white. They're like
Beige, ivory.
beige. Yeah, all kind of different kind of colors and stuff. So it's I think historically, leadership has been very important. I think more and more within this 2020 and this 21st century we're living in with all the technology and stuff. I think we don't necessarily need leadership of sorts. We need, at a local level, we need leadership. Um,
Hmm.
I think we need shining examples everywhere. So like, if you live in an apartment, there should be at least 10 people that you see in that apartment. Or, well, maybe not 10, let's not go that high. Maybe five people you see in that apartment that, you converse with and you think they've got it going on. You know, they're nice people, they've got a nice family, they work hard, they're working for themselves or whatever they're doing, but they should be exuding, and trying to help you. Like, yo, Chris, have you thought about doing this? Or, there's a job opening at my place, or just trying to help rather than, as you say, it's all about me. I want to try and grab as much money as possible and buy all the trinkets and basically show them off to people because why do you have expensive trinkets and little items and jewelry if people can't see them?
Hmm. And then you got that before you got a house.
Yes, food, clothing, and shelter. That's how it should be. And then once you've mastered that, and you've got a place to call your own, trustfully that you've paid for or you're in the process of paying for, and you've got
Hmm.
clothes and food, then we can start thinking about the luxuries. Like, yeah, man, I want to get myself a little German thing or, something foreign and I want some nice clothing, etc. But, people kind of like run before they walk. And I think this isn't just an American thing. This is globally. People have got big ass fancy cars and they're living with their parents and stuff, or living with their with their girlfriend or boyfriend. It's like, huh? Well, how are you living in a deprived area and you've got a £70,000 car sitting outside here? No, that don't make no sense.
Yeah.
Where's your priorities? Shouldn't you be like trying to buy a house first? That's more than a deposit for some
Hmm.
houses. It's wild, man. It's wild. So I think we can all be that change.
I
Definitely.
totally agree.
Yes. It's I think you maybe can attest to this. Maybe not due to the COVID, but I think the last maybe year and a half, 2 years, a lot of people are now starting to ask questions like, "Is this shit real? Like, who, 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 who am I? Like, what are my goals? What are my aspirations?" And really starting to look into themselves to try and figure out, like, am I doing the right thing? Am I happy with where I'm going? Do I need to do a course correction and that kind of stuff? Um, I do see a lot of people starting to, as I say, trying to find themselves, maybe even changing diets and becoming vegans and all that kind of stuff.
Oh
Um,
yeah, I went and got some fucking sour sop, black
okay.
seed oil,
Mm. You got a proper
some
thing.
elderberry, some moringa.
Mm-hmm.
I must be on it. Like, and it's not even so much. Well, yes, it is. It do got a lot to. It do have a lot to do with spiritual healing because it start with you from the inside out. You know what I'm saying? So like, I gotta give up a certain shit that I want to eat because you're not supposed to eat it. So
Come on,
it's
elaborate.
hard.
Elaborate.
Like fish, like crab,
Mm-hmm.
catfish,
Mm-hmm.
shrimp, bottom feeders. You're not supposed
Yeah,
to
yeah.
eat.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's not good for you.
And them shits are tasty though, right?
I know that shit tastes bomb. No, that's the thing. That shit tastes good as fuck, but it ain't good for you.
Right?
Not good. So I understand, but this shit hard. It's very hard.
It's a
That shit
journey.
is literally one day at a time,
Yes.
and you will fuck up.
Yeah. Because look, some people, you can take this in two ways. Some people are fortunate to have been, brought up in a wholesome dietary lifestyle, i.e., they may have never eaten flesh before, never drank cow pus, um, you know.
The shut. Oh my god! God damn. Say milk. Say milk. When you say it like that, I'll be like, damn, I want some cereal.
You know?
I need to get some almond milk.
Exactly, man. I mean, look, peep these Blue Sea Star, right?
He
Name me.
said cow pus,
It
not
is.
milk, not milk.
There's no other. Look, humans are the only mammals who drink milk, as you call it, after being a baby. There's no need, there's no reason for it. It's just a marketing ploy to get, this dairy industry going. It don't do no good for you. It builds up excess mucus in your body.
Okay. What about cheese?
Cheese is cow puss, innit? Listen. I'm not gonna front. I eat cheese. I had
I
cheese.
like Swiss cheese. I like white American Swiss cheese. I like that, and
I
I like some Havarti cheese. I like that shit.
That
It's
camembert
another
stuff.
cheese.
Camembert, that one that you bake.
That shit sound good too.
Yeah. So yeah, listen, it's all in bite-sized pieces, man. I mean, I, I've eaten all of the above. I don't think I've eaten catfish before, though, to be fair. But
That shit nasty.
eat,
Don't eat that.
oh no, I wouldn't eat that. No, 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 no.
Don't eat that.
Mm, 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 mm. So it's every journey has its stages in it. So someone might stumble across this broadcast and think, what the hell, what they're talking about. Oh, you can't eat bottom feeders. What are bottom feeders? And I start looking into bottom feeders, and I think you hear these terms, but people don't really understand or understand what they actually mean. So we've got the Most High is the creator. So he's created all of these things on the earth, including humans, mankind, um, and everything has its place, right? So in the sea, we've got lobsters, crabs, fish, um, mussels, all kind of crazy shell type fish, morsels and all that. And they're in the sea to
I
literally,
like mussels.
yeah. Listen, I know. Winkles and Koch, all them somethings there, man. But they clean the ocean. So when dead fish, then dead sharks, dead octopus, all of those things die, they float to the bottom, and these
And
little
eat that.
shrimp, they eat that shit, yeah. And when one of them die, they eat each other. Whatever's there, they eat, just like pigs. Pigs are very intelligent animals, but again, they eat anything and they don't sweat. And when you sweat, you release what? Toxins. Okay, not to get too deep in the bill, but these are the reasons why these things are here. So why on earth would you eat them?
Mm-hmm.
They're there for a reason. They clean the ocean, and then So that's my little build in regards to that. It's very simple, but because we're not told that, because market industries are created to make money, so of course they're not going to tell you that these creatures are in the sea to bloody clean it. They're going to say, "Oh no, this is exquisite and it's expensive and it's tasty," and they're going to put it in all, it's all
Mm-hmm.
fancy shit. Frogs' legs, like look at that. Back in the 80s and shit, 80s and the early 90s, frogs'
Yeah.
legs was snails, escargot. Huh? And that's supposed to be some big.
I'm cool on all that.
You heard.
All that. I'm cool. That's just nasty.
it, it's different, man. It's different. I mean, keep it simple. Let's just keep it simple, man. We don't need to do all of that stuff. Eating things alive and that. You got folk over like in the Asian continent, China, and they'll eat all kinds of different things. But that's a culturally, that's an exciting thing to do, I guess, to eat like
Mm-hmm.
half dazed mice and that kind of thing, dipped in little sauces. It's crazy.
Yeah, that shit nasty.
It really is, man. It really is. But for some people, like for East Indians, as y'all call them, the cow for them is sacred. So they wouldn't eat a cow, but y'all have beef burgers and ground beef and all that there. Like and a nothing. To them that's like, yo, you can't do that. You can't do that. That's our I guess I think it's I don't think it's some cultures I think worship it as like as some form of deity, but it's all down to cultures, man. It's all down to cultures.
Yeah, you absolutely right. Cause every culture eat different shit.
Hmm. Hmm.
But I'm not eating that shit. I'm
So what?
good. I'm not eating
Yes,
that. I'm good.
definite, man. So what? So you alluded to all of those soursop merengue and elderberry or elderflower.
Elderberry. I
Yeah.
bought it yesterday, so I haven't tried it yet because they are bitters and that
Mm.
shit nasty. So
Yeah,
I'm trying to
yeah.
figure out like
Yeah.
how to
Trying to
mix it, and I didn't get no sea moss though because I got the
the sea moss is gravy. That's not a nice
oh I didn't get it
taste.
because I got something else. I got something else too. I forgot the name.
Maybe a good suggestion would be to juice that there, put in a smoothie or something. It's
Yeah,
like
but then I'm like, is it gonna take away from the
no, no, no,
nutrient?
no. It's gonna add to it. So if like for instance, if you just do like a plain smoothie, like
It's just
maybe
gonna be just really concentrated.
exactly,
Okay.
and you just have a little hit because it'll basically dissipate within the smoothie in it. So it's not gonna be like ah. You'll just have hints of it whilst you
No,
know.
that makes sense. It's just gonna be concentrated, like,
Hmm.
that's cool.
That'll be the best bet, mate.
Yeah, better than that. Just taking it by itself.
That's some soldier stuff, man. That's some soldier et stuff. You've got to like you mess with that apple cider vinegar.
Now that I can take by itself.
What? For
Yeah,
what?
just I
Yeah.
like it.
Okay. Acquired taste, man. Acquired taste. That shit is
I
just
like it.
oh. So what are you doing like a capful, a tablespoon or a capful?
A tablespoon, just drink
Ooh.
it like that. I don't know. When I was little, I used to like white vinegar. You put it on greens, or some people put it on greens, but you can't put a lot, just a little bit,
A little
or you
splash.
gonna fuck your greens up. Yeah, you gonna fuck them up. You just need a little bit. And then they made the apple cider one. I was like, that got a good taste too. But I drink kombucha.
That that sounds break that down. I've heard it. I don't know what that. I can't picture what that is.
It's fermented tea.
Oh, well, you get that from like
That it'll give you a buzz.
ah. Is it
You'll
does
be like, yeah,
it
this new beer right here.
does it come like a shot style, like a espresso, sorry, espresso kind of style?
It's
No.
like just a regular drink.
Fuck, and it buzzes you out. So what? Hold on. So you can go to like Starbucks and say, "Yo, I want to."
Because you gotta understand. No, they don't got it at Starbucks. You gotta go to the grocery store. But you gotta understand that what do the inmates drink in jail? They drink
Gooch.
fermented fruit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah.
all. That give you a buzz. So anything that's fermented is gonna give you a buzz. This shit gonna give you a little buzz. You're gonna be like, yeah,
Ah. Make you feel nice, make you the back of your
yeah.
teeth start to
It's
float.
cool. Yeah, it's real cool. It's
Oh.
real cool.
And then fermented ones, they're like creepers. They don't hit you too hard, but they'll hit you hard if you drink enough of it.
Hmm.
You know, you could just really just chill and sip with that. So wait a minute. So would you drink a whole tea then, a you're cool?
I drink the whole thing.
Crystal's a rider, mate.
I drink the whole thing. Like just drink it and I'm good. I
Okay.
think it would be cool to drink in the morning though. Like if you're not a morning person and maybe you having a rough morning
Hmm.
and you're an alcoholic low key, you you might want to drink one of them because that may get you right. It may rebalance you. Get you chemically right.
Yeah.
So I mean, but to each their own. Like I like it.
True. I know, I'm sure they do it over here. I've heard that. I just didn't know what the hell it was, man. I might have to
It's good.
participate and see what I good on with
Some
that.
people that don't like it, they'll be like, ugh. And I'm like, nah, fuck that. You're not about to waste my shit. Give it to me.
What could you liken it to if you was to give it if you was to say it was similar to something? Or is it
Vinegar.
oh shit, it's like that. Fuck
It's
I ain't
well, no,
drinking
not
that.
exact, not exact. It's not exactly like that, but it's like I want to say
It ain't like a green tea or nothing like that, clearly.
no,
Nah, man.
it has an acquired taste. Like to you could compare it to an apple cider vinegar with like a flavor. You can. That's how I feel. Like apple cider vinegar with pomegranate.
Whoa.
That's good to me. So,
Yeah. Yeah, man.
but not every brand is good. They have certain brands. So the one I like is called Synergy. So if
That
you
sounds
go,
cool.
okay, if you go, you got to get the Synergy pomegranate. Get that one and then see how you like it.
So how does it come then? Like you're buying it from a store? Is it coming like in a can or some
It's
shit?
a bottle. It's a bottle.
Okay. Remember,
It'll
UK.
be like near like naked juice.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. I might have seen it, and I just didn't know what the fuck. What color is it? Is it like brown or some shit like that?
They come in different colors.
Okay. I might have seen that there, man. You know what? Crystal, I'm gonna try it right within the next week, and we're gonna speak, and I'm gonna tell you what I think of that there. Um,
Mhm.
yeah, I've got a feeling that's gonna be most definitely a an acquired taste.
Like kind of like a soda almost. Like it's kind of carbonated.
Oh, carbonated is well, of course it would be because it's fermented in it. So wait a minute. So
It's
does
gonna
it
make you burp like blah.
so does it actually state that it has traces of alcohol in there? Ah,
Yeah, it
fuck.
say that on the bottle. It say it like it say it on the bottle. Yeah, it says it.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
man.
saying. Like you gotta understand. Like if you think of anything being fermented,
Hmm.
you immediately just go to jail because that's what they drink in jail. They drink fermented oranges, anything
Prunes.
yep, that can turn into alcohol, and they just drink it like that. Like
Yeah, man. Just whack the sugar in there. Get the sugar in there to get the. Yeah, man. I know them ones there. Some of that fire water. uh,
mhm.
so let's switch it up. Music wise, what's your bag, as they say these days? What's in your playlist? I can't even say what's in your CD player anymore, man. People don't even have CDs.
I do. They in the stores though. Let me see. I like indie R&B or R&B. I like rap sometimes, depending on how I feel, but
Hmm.
I'm not. I'm just not into it 100%. Like
But this new stuff. What about this new stuff? You into this new stuff? When did it stop for you?
years ago.
Yeah, for sure, for
Like
sure.
years ago. Like I mean, don't get me wrong, they got like some new artists that are cool, but I'm just not a rap. I don't.
Mm,
I feel like if I want to shake my ass, then I'll turn some rap on.
hmm.
Or if I just feel like getting gangster around the house, then I'll just turn some rap on. But I don't care for it.
So it's a mood music for you rappers.
Yeah. It just depends, you know. So I like R&B. I like chill music. Chill. I like to chill, smoke, chill.
Hmm.
I don't care for the loudness, the yeah, motherfucker. Like, oh, okay.
That 91 NWA straight out Compton shit.
Like you angry today, you angry. Like chill, chill. So I don't care for that. Like, it's cool. Like, I mean, music is music. Music is for moods,
Yes.
Me now, if I'm working and I'm getting money, then I'm gonna play some trap music or some shit that I can get the money to. But you know me. But other than that, like it depends on the mood. But my mood is chill all the time. So unless I just feel like, fuck this, I'm gonna just switch this off and turn this on. Bam, there we go. Hey.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
other than that, no, I'm chill.
Chilled vibe.
I'm chill. Yes.
So we're talking what 70s, 80s, 90s. So yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I know the era. I know when you're coming, sis.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what do you think of MJ? Rise in Paradise, the king of pop?
MJ, Michael Jackson.
Hmm.
I like Michael Jackson in his early days
Yeah, man.
when he was black.
Yeah. Before the
Oh, I said that out loud.
no. No, I know exactly what you mean. I know exactly.
I mean, shit. He got good music, but I like soulful music. all his music is cool, but I just like his earlier music, like "Rock with You." You know what I'm saying? I like that song. That's one of my favorite songs.
After
I
War
like.
Days, right?
I was like, damn, he fucking fine. What the fucking Michael Jackson and that goddamn glitter one piece, two piece sweatsuit, whatever the fuck he had on. Yeah, motherfucker, got the afro going and everything. He was
Yeah.
fine, and then it was like,
And
he
then
got a
Bad
perm
came out.
now, and well, they said he got vitiligo. So I mean, if that's the case, okay, so be it. But how you get vitiligo and end up with white hair? I don't know. I just pay attention. I just look. I don't
Hmm.
have the answers to shit. I just look,
Hmm.
ask questions, and that's that. But you know, I don't know. I
Yeah,
like
man.
his music though, but his
Yes.
earlier music.
So you're talking pre-Bad then? There were some tracks on Bad though, right?
You said what?
There were some tracks on the Bad album though, right? That were good.
I mean, yeah.
But
I
you
like. Well,
pref
I like Remember the Time. I like
yeah,
all the
yeah,
black music. Like I
uh-huh.
don't care for you know I'm bad. I don't give a fuck about
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
care
Uh-huh.
about that song.
Uh-huh.
You bad with a perm. Okay, you bad. You go ahead and do that. That's you rocking it. You doing it. Yeah.
For shiggity. For
You gotta,
shiggity.
yeah, I just don't get into that.
Yeah, yeah. Nah, I hear exactly what you're saying, mate. I hear exactly what you're saying. Um, as it was his it would have been his born day, 29th, and then we had the transitioning and passing of Mr. Chadwick.
Yeah, that shit was sad.
Yeah, my
I was like, what the fuck?
uh,
Somebody told me. I was like, you get the fuck out of here, you lying motherfucker. You're like, stop playing, man. Stop playing. No, that's I looked on Instagram. I said, oh damn.
mm,
Mm. I mean, when it's your time, when it's your time.
yep. Your book
You
of life
know?
is already written. We don't know the end date, unfortunately, but the most I know is exactly when, and he did what he needed to do. Unfortunately, I mean, for his family and close ones and loved ones, they clearly didn't want him to go that soon. But as you say, man, when he calls you, he calls you.
So young though. He
Mm.
was young.
And to not even know as well. I mean, I'm a
That's
private.
his business though. I feel
Exactly.
like that was
Yeah.
cool because you don't really need nobody feeling sympathy for you. And then like once you put yourself in the limelight of being sick, that's all you hear about. Oh,
Mm,
you know, we seen him, he's skinny. He must be dying.
yeah.
What the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, damn. So it's a cruel ass world out here.
Very much so. I mean, I support people being private. I think people need to be more private. You know, all of this, every part of your business, inside of your panties, and all kind of something that is out, not just, on your social media. I mean, for you've got flipping alleged stars or so-called stars. They're just putting everything out there, man. All of their business, their mama's business, their whole bloodline's business is out for everybody to see. Because unfortunately, they have created a society where all people want to do is just look at other people's lifestyles and lives. And a lot of the times, it's the misfortunate elements of their life. So they can maybe sit at home and think, yeah, I've still got it good. Look at these crazy people.
Yeah.
You know,
Hmm.
it's wild, man. It's
I just
real.
keep my life private. I'm not posting shit because what I got going on ain't nobody's business but mine. And if I want to share it, then I have the opportunity to share it. But what once you put your shit out there, Motherfuckers gonna take it any way they want to take it, whether good, bad. They just gonna run with it.
That's the ability of well, not even so much the ability, that's the downfall of the connectivity we have with this technology. It's good, I mean, I would have never thought, Crystal, that in 20 years ago, no, let's not go that far, 10 years ago, that I'd be having a conversation with you, or having a
Okay.
conversation with a lot of the people I've had conversations with. It's through technology, through connectivity, it enables these types of, conversation and connections. But the downside is, as you say, you've got all kind of weirdos out here, my
Mm-hmm.
doing the most, you know, and it's like, what for? What's your purpose? Like, you just want to be horrible and,
Money.
uh, well, in some cases, yeah, I would say it is definitely money. But when you look at some people, I ain't want to give no one no shine enough. But when you look at certain people, you think, okay, well, what's the reasoning behind all of this? Okay, well, I don't see you getting like millions of views or thousands of views, so clearly you're not making any sort of revenue off this
Mm-hmm.
nonsense. So, like,
Mm-hmm.
is there something lacking in your life why we have to sort of do something against other people? Like, it just don't make no damn sense.
I don't know. I couldn't give you the answer because I don't know. People got their own mind. They do what they want to do,
Yes.
whether it makes sense to them or not.
I'm sure, pardon self, I'm sure you had this phrase told to you. If you can't say something nice,
Don't say it at all.
right? So, like, I mean, that is thrown at us as we're children, and of course, we have bad days and stuff. We might lash out at people, etc. But it seems that it's horrible that the world has come to this. It really is. It's a sad indictment on a section of the populi who feel
Mm-hmm.
it's appropriate, it's acceptable to go onto YouTube and post the most hateful comments at people, to go onto their social media and do the same thing. Now, listen, I've got no problem with freedom of speech. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion and to express themselves. But when you're being just downright horrible and nasty and wicked to people, that's something else. That is something deep seated and seated and rooted within that being, where that they think that that's acceptable to do, and then the platforms allow it to happen.
Yes. Yes. You already know.
It's like, hmm? And if there was, I mean, there's unfortunately there's been I can't think of any names specifically off the top of my head, but there are cases where people are what they call it, cyberbullying, right? Where people will just attack people, and some people will self-harming. Some people may even commit suicide. Some people's relationship might get destroyed because of the pressure and the stress of all of these comments and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But it just seems like it's a game. And as I said, like, what are the platforms doing to stop this? Now, if this was like an alleged star and they're receiving hate tweets and whatever, their account gets locked off straight away, doesn't it? Or
Mm-hmm.
they go into Twitter jail for whatever period. I don't know about that there. But if you're just a regular person and you're being, targeted by trolls, I guess that's the term, isn't it? A troll. Um, you've got to live with it.
Yeah. Well, some people they don't care.
Hmm. So you're doing the right thing. I would say I'm doing the right thing by limiting your access in regards to what you're putting out there on social media.
Yeah.
You have to these the people it's you can't be putting stuff up like I mean people are literally waking up in the morning and they're they're taking pictures in beds like just woke up, I've got to get ready and go to work, and it's like
Then get ready and go to work. We don't need to see all that extra
yeah.
shit. We don't need to see that.
Mm. it's, it's it's mad. It's mad. I think, but at the same time, it's entertainment, Crystal. You know, I mean, everyone has a purpose, don't they? Right?
They do. They do.
S-
Some know, some don't know.
Right. And I think it's an opportunity, as I alluded to and we discussed earlier, for people to find what their purpose is. You know, stick out of the herd a little bit, rather
Hmm.
than being a sheep and just like following like, oh, I then I'm gonna wear tight leggings like women and and do all whatever's fashionable now. That's what I'm gonna do. We don't need to do that. You as a person, like, well, what makes you happy, man? What drives you? Like, what are your goals and aspirations? And don't tell me that I want to be a millionaire and I want to be a rapper or a singer. Don't tell me none of that stupid stuff. Like, what really excites you? What drives you? What are you you interested in? You know?
Shit, me, I enjoy being in front of the camera as far as like photography, modeling or whatever. Well, not so much as the videos, but just the being able to express in a different way.
Hmm.
More so it's just laying on your back, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then it's like makeup. I enjoy it a lot. I haven't done it that often, you know, because I need to. I just got a lot going on,
Yeah.
but
Hmm.
I enjoy the beauty industry. I like a lot of shit. Like I like hats, basketball, like basketball caps,
Yes. Yes.
not teams, but
Uh-huh.
I like hats and I like different shit.
So, as you said earlier, with the obviously the COVID fucked up the beautician shit. No, the skincare even. Skincare is different to
Yeah.
beautician, right?
Well,
Or does
a
that fall under?
beautician it can be a number of things, but usually a beautician is somebody that does hair and makeup or may just do makeup, I mean hair, a beautician, beauty, anything that has anything to deal with beauty, hair,
Enhancing.
makeup, skincare, enhancements, yeah, anything that has to do with that.
So can you see yourself moving? That I guess clearly that's one of your passions, and that's what you wanna get into more full time is the skincare and that kind of stuff, and maybe doing mixing it up a little bit with the photography.
I don't know. It depends. I mean, I got my own plans. I just
Yeah.
don't ever tell my right hand what the left hand is doing. I gotta keep my shit low key because
Hmm.
somebody might try to bite off my
Of
shit, and
course, of
like, I'm
course.
cool. And then I'm gonna come fuck you up because I know where you got that concept from. Like I'll beat you up, yeah. So
Show
I
and
I
prove.
don't I don't have nothing on my Instagram because my personal life is my personal life. That's my personal life. If I choose to post it, then okay, fine. Um, as far as business wise, like I'm chilling right now. I'm working on self, so
Hmm.
that's that. You know. Plus, I don't feel like posting shit. Like motherfuckers don't. Well, I'm not gonna say motherfuckers. I'm gonna just say some people don't deserve all of you. They don't
Mm.
deserve your energy. And even through a picture, you sending off energy. Because if a motherfucker see you happy, oh, this bitch thinks she happy and shit. Yeah, you motherfucking right, I'm happy. Bitch, you hating? You miserable, bitter bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I just stay in my own lane. Like you'll catch some shit on my story,
Yep,
but
I see that.
that's it. That means you have 24 fucking hours to
Mm.
catch this beauty. That's it. Other than that, you shit out of luck. Shit out of luck. 24 hours, motherfucker. You got 24 hours. That's it. Other than that, shit. If you ain't screenshotted that motherfucking picture or did what you had to do in that time, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Shit. I'm just being honest. Like, my business is my business. I don't gotta tell these people nothing because I'm not finna let y'all try to get me in trouble in any way. Zero. So no. I'm smart.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Have you learned that through trial and error? So have you had,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you tend to.
Experience is the best teacher a lot of the times, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta go through it before you know it.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, man. So what else you got for me, sis? What else you got for me?
You just gotta wait and see. Like, I actually got some shit in the works right now. I just ain't told nobody because you can't.
Yes. You gotta
It
show
might
and
not. It
prove,
might not.
man.
It
It's
might
all a
not work. Yeah, it
mm,
might not work out. You might. Oh yeah, I'm about to do this. Blase, blase. I got this, and then next thing you know, like, hey man, what
where's it
happened to
at?
your shit? Yeah, and then you like, oh well, see what happened was, nah, you're not finna catch me slipping. Mm-mm. I'm just
See what had happened
riding on my own
was
coattail right now. Shit. Yeah, what happened was exactly.
that old line.
I'll say, give me like a month or two. Then my shit'll come out. Maybe
Yeah,
even sooner than that. It depends on me. Like when I feel like doing it.
yeah,
I'm
man.
just busy taking care of me, so I don't care when it get done because I come first. And
Exactly.
for right now, where I'm at in my life, I gotta do me before I can do anybody else. And I feel like if you have a problem with that, kiss my ass because I really don't give a fuck. And because my self-care is more important, my health and my mental state is more important for me and my family. Like they come first before anybody. I gotta do me before I can help somebody else.
Hmm.
How I'm gonna put somebody on the map and then I'm out here looking dumb? Like that's that's dumb.
Yep.
No, do you first before anybody else. Fuck the rest. That's
Yes.
how motherfuckers get over on you because you doing them before you do you.
Hmm. Hmm. Build a better self. As you say, it starts from within, doesn't it? If you ain't fortified, if you ain't strengthened, if you don't know your purpose,
That's true. Yep. If you don't know, I'm still trying to find mine.
mm,
So it take time, but you gotta do take care of you first before anybody else. You gotta take care of you before you take care of your kids. When you get up in the morning, you take care of you.
of course. Like, all right then, let's take it to like when you're on a plane. You go on a plane and that air stewardess, what did they say to you? If you got a baby and stuff and the plane's going down, make sure you
You
put
take care
your
of you
mask on
first
first.
before
And
you put the kids on.
yay, it's only in emergency situations is the true essence of what life is.
I mean,
It,
some people would be like, "Oh, that's fucked up. You supposed to put the kid." I mean, how do you expect for this kid to have a parent if you don't take care of you first? Duh.
mm, well, look, how does the kids, as you affectionately call them, how would the kid survive if the parent is hasn't even put the mask on himself to then put the mask on the child?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
It's a topsy-turvy world,
It
sis. I'm
is. It is.
telling you,
It
man.
is. It is.
And yeah, I'm
That's
glad.
a decision that you really would have to make yourself. Like, fuck, I'm in the. If you can move quick enough, you both good.
Yeah, yes, yes. If you got those flashlight reflexes and shit.
Yeah, if you can move quick enough, like boom, bam, I got mine on. Boom, bam, I got things on. Okay, we good. Then you good. But if you panicking and oh my god,
Exactly. Well,
you
think,
fucked.
yo.
You
I mean,
fucked.
of course, man. Yo, you're in a plane and that shit starts bouncing up and down and things dropping out the ceiling. You're gonna be compass mentis.
Irrational thinking is irrational thinking.
They,
That's where
they.
you make the worst problems when you think off of emotion.
hmm
Irrational thinking.
Truth, supreme truth, right there. Um, what's your before we wrap it up? What is your growing up? What was your spiritual um belief?
I keep my spirituality private.
Okay.
because because my daddy is a doctor in theology, so sometimes we may not see eye to eye. And I don't
Yes.
claim any what you call
Specific.
denomination. I don't claim
hmm
nothing. I'm
hmm
spiritual in these streets. I'm not no Christian. I'm not no fucking Catholic. I'm not a Baptist. I'm none of that. None, nothing. Y'all follow the same shit anyway, which I think is fucking dumb. Y'all reading out the same Bible and one want to worship Virgin Mary because she gave birth to Jesus.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
Anyway, we not gonna get into that because I don't want nobody looking at me like I'm an asshole. Oh, she an asshole. She's uneducated. Okay,
No.
now I'm very educated, but
Yes,
I
it's
don't want to. I don't want nobody getting offended and looking
mm,
at me like I'm some type of like I'm some
heathen. You're a
God.
heathen,
Not nothing. Yeah,
Crystal. You can't
right.
say them things.
Yeah, for real. That's really what would happen. It's like I can't help it because you believe in one thing, I believe in another. So
Mm,
some of y'all don't believe in man, women. I say otherwise.
hmm
We gonna fight. We gonna argue because if you preaching God is love, why can't two men love each other? Why can't two women love each other? Oh, because the Bible says, okay. But you just said God is love. So, okay. So I'm just going to leave that like that. Leave it like that because
It's okay.
you can argue and then you can't argue.
hmm
Everybody is entitled to
Yes.
free will.
Yes.
So they know they're not supposed to be doing that. Okay. They know.
hmm
Now, they love who they love. So obviously they don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Well, look, you mentioned the word love, which is descriptive, very descriptive. Um, but you've got different types of love as well, don't you? Now, the love we're mainly referring to is a physical love. Now,
Yeah, because I mean, you physically attracted to that person.
yes,
So that's why you love this person. I understand. That's called.
that's
It's another word.
lust. That's lust, mate.
Another word for it. Yeah, it's another word for it. Um, but that's exactly what it is. It's lustful. It's
Mm.
not a true love. It's like, damn, every time we fuck, I'm busting a huge ass bomb ass nut like that. I'm not gonna bust with a bitch. So you keep doing it because you keep busting this amazing ass nuts because you know you ain't. First of all, it's taboo. A man ain't supposed to be sucking another man dick. I accept it, unfortunately, because I don't care. That's your business. I'm
Hmm.
not gonna judge you off that because that don't make the person. That don't make who you are. Your sexuality does not make who you are. It does
Because
not make your character. What you do behind closed doors is what you do behind closed doors. If you want to suck dick, fucking the booty, that's on you. If you want to lick pussy and rub on each other pussy, that's on you.
yeah,
Frankly, I don't care because at the end of the day, if I call you, if I'm in danger and you come, that's all I count. That's
indeed.
all I care about.
Yeah. The,
That other shit is you, your business that has nothing to do with me. Now, if you just so happen to say, friend, I need some advice about such and such and such, then you put me in your relationship for that little bit of moment for advice. Other than that, everything else is still your business.
agreed.
That's what
Agreed.
people don't, and that's what people don't fail to realize is y'all out here preaching this Adam and Steve shit when you should be minding your own motherfucking business.
I think that there is an issue currently with an organization, not necessarily the people. It's an organization. It's a gang. I'm going to call it for what it is, and they're propagating um, not what you're referring to as each to their own. What you do behind closed doors, that's your business. They're going a step further and saying we want to take this. We want to take education and insert um, this lifestyle into your young children, age three upwards. We want to talk about different alternative lifestyles, different designations of people. So you can call yourself a chair one day. You don't need to identify as a person, as a male, as a female. They've got all these different labels and stuff. That's where the issue is. That's where a lot of people have an issue.
But they have an issue with school. Okay. Now, as a parent, that's when you have to make a decision and be like, my kid ain't going to that school. Boom. Or stay your ass at home and homeschool like a lot of other parents is doing. We ain't in class right now anyway, and it's not going on right now. If eventually, if it does start happening, then you have to make the decision of whether or not how you want your child to be educated.
Hmm.
For me, I mean, little kids are easily influenced. It should
Exactly.
not be in elementary school. It should not be in middle school. Now, if you're teaching that in the 11th and 12th grade because you feel like we're going to educate you because this is what you're going to experience on the
On the
outside,
outside, yeah.
that's different.
11th
But if you're
grade.
trying to, I said 11 or 12, like that's into
What
high school.
age? What age is that? Because we don't have that in over in the UK.
That's
Teenage kind of
that's
time.
that's teenage, like 16, 17. Some
Yes.
graduate at like 18.
Hmm.
So anywhere from 16 to 18,
Yes.
kids, kids can graduate. So for me, if you're teaching those things as life lessons, so these kids are aware of what's going on in the world today, then that's different. But if you're just putting this on them just because, then that's abuse. And that's what you call mental abuse.
Hmm.
Because these kids, my son see that,
Mm.
point blank period.
Mm.
I'm not
Now,
gonna say nothing to him. Only thing I can say is, baby, you can't say because they love each other. That's all I can say. They love each other and that's their business. Point blank period. My son can either say, but mommy, you know why? No, shut it down. That's their business. You too young to even know about that. So look somewhere else.
exactly. That's what the dangerous grounds are. Children shouldn't even be exposed to anything. They shouldn't even have that question. That it's baffling. It's absolutely baffling. And then in California, didn't they lower the age of consent to change some kind of law yesterday that I saw splattered all over Twitter to reduce it down to like 11 or something.
How can an 11-year-old make a decision
Yeah,
to a grown ass person about sex? We don't even know what the fuck sex is.
exactly. Her
Well,
her
that's why
body.
I'm not in California.
Mhm. Killer Fanilia.
They're doing too much.
Way too much. Who's the governor out there currently?
Newsom. I think
I-
that's his name.
is he popular?
I don't know. I don't fuck with. I don't.
Yeah, yeah,
California
yeah.
on some bullshit right now. They on some racist shit right now. So you know, California, they got all this money they ain't trying to pay out, and then motherfuckers like, oh, we ain't got no money. Print some, motherfucker. Print it, like y'all been doing. Print that shit. Print up some more money. You can. You got the tools to do it. Get to work.
Yep.
Get to work. Get to work. Print that shit up. Print that shit up. Y'all done bought drugs into the black Hispanic neighborhood.
Hmm.
Y'all done did all this shit. Go print that money up. Shut the fuck up and start printing because everything that's going on is y'all fault. Y'all fix it. It's
Yeah,
not for the people really to fix. It's for them to fix.
yeah.
It's for the people to say, fuck it, we finna tear this bitch up and go on about our way. Y'all fix it.
You're right. The
No
everyday,
problem.
the everyday person, regardless of nationality, quote unquote, color, ethnicity, race, whatever, isn't it have hasn't caused this at all. They're a small cogs in the bigger machine. It's the people them who are making the decisions and who are passing these laws and who are allowing these people to go around murdering folk who just just at will, you know. Um,
Crazy because like people say, "Oh, Americans." No, fuck that. I was born here. I didn't ask to be here. That's a big motherfucking difference. I didn't ask to be here. I was born here. So
mhm,
don't fucking say y'all Americans when we didn't ask for this shit. We was born into this shit. That's a
no,
big difference.
hmm,
Y'all motherfuckers came over here.
yes,
You came over here. We did not come. We was born here. So how can you be mad at us for things that have been taught to us by our government when we were born into this shit? This shit didn't happen overnight.
no,
These motherfuckers is coming over here. Oh, I want to be an American. Okay, come right over here. And then when you hear, oh, this shit is fucked up. This shit, yeah, motherfucker. Yeah. But you want to come here because you think we got all the money. You
yeah,
want to come here and get up on us
hmm,
when we can't even get up our goddamn selves because we stuck in the system
yep,
that was not designed for us. But you can
unfortunately,
come over here, get a house, car, start businesses, all
yes,
type of shit.
yeah,
And we were born here. We don't get none of that shit.
hmm,
Fuck out of here with that. Go back
yeah.
home.
It,
Go.
it's what you've just described there is the same thing that happens in the UK. It's
They come
exactly the
over
same
there
thing.
and be like, oh, this ain't what I expected. Go the fuck back home then.
It's not even no, it's not even just that. It's the latter part. They come over, they get houses, multiple businesses, big ass cars, and it's like, wait a minute, you could just about speak English. How are you able to thrive when I'm a third generation, Afro
No, no, no,
Caribbean?
no. How about you speak no fucking English? How are you working? How do you have a fucking job
Yeah,
here? But y'all want us to be bilingual and learn your shit.
Española.
This is what I say. Fuck you. Fuck you all the way. No, fuck that. You working in here, I gotta say, huh? What? Huh? What? How you have a job? First of all, do you even got any goddamn papers?
Mm. And that's another thing with those is illegal immigration shit.
Oh, but black people, we the criminals.
Mm.
We the murderers, okay? We ain't shit. Okay. All right. Yeah.
It,
Hmm.
it's a interesting one. Looking from over here in the UK, looking at what's going on. It looks crazy, man.
But that's why I said, how can you claim something you never built anything on?
Mm,
How can you claim something you never built anything on? I'm gonna let that shit sink in. So therefore, this land is whose land?
mhm.
That should be snatched up under all y'all motherfuckers, but it's because it's so little of us and y'all made us ain't ignorant, we out here traumatized. This generations of trauma. So now you got looting. That shit gonna get worse.
Yeah.
Gonna get worse. Beverly Hills, y'all next.
Better shut that man in his
Real
back and.
shit, real shit. Like y'all ain't got a lot of police out there. Y'all
Mhm.
police will get run the fuck down. Okay? You not patrolling shit. You barely not even there. I done
What?
been in Beverly Hills so many times, and I go to Beverly Hills and I hate that city. And
Mm.
I be like, yo, these motherfuckers ain't got no police. I'm finna bust an illegal you and and don't get caught. Oh God.
Four ways, man.
Oh wait. God, like,
Oh man.
seriously, like, all right, shit, fuck it. I ain't finna get caught neither. Let me right on. Right on, shit. That shit crazy. That shit crazy. No police in sight. Then if you do see the police, it's this many.
Okay. Dolo.
You see one car with
Mm.
maybe one person in there. Where you going? Y'all the motherfuckers with the weed. Y'all the
Yeah.
motherfuckers with the dope,
Yes.
coke, with
Yes.
the all that shit. And y'all in the hood. We
The,
getting it from y'all.
yeah, heard. The people smuggling, all that damn man. Listen,
For
it's
real. Like, get
no
out of
game.
here. Shit.
Cops and
Mm-mm.
robbers, cowboys and Indians, slave patrol now turning into them police force. Come on, man.
That shit crazy.
And people think that's a myth, that's an urban legend. That the police force have not derived from this old slave captures from back in the day. Like,
Yeah, okay.
come on, man. You can look at the badges and see the resemblance and all that, man. Just do a rudimentary
Okay.
search, man.
Hmm.
Come on. So then we wonder why, actually, so if our foreparents were prisoners of war, commonly known as slaves, and they had
Hmm.
a system called slave patrols, and what they would do was to catch people who came off the property and return them back. And then we fast forward to the 21st century, and we've got something called the police force. And we've got the penal system with more black people in prison than there were prisoners of war, aka slaves, back in the day. Like,
Hmm.
what's changed except for the name?
Nothing.
Nada. Sophisticated prisoner of war, aka slavery, something that's running. No physical change. You know the slogan. They took away the physical change and put on the mental change.
Hmm.
That's just facts, man. Sounds cliche, but ain't that shit right and exact?
Yeah. Right on the money.
So, young lady, I have one last question for you before we wrap up this part one.
Hmm.
We've gone pretty deep into the mind of Crystal Clear. Um, it's been an entertaining conversation and enlightening as well. Um, who are you? But don't tell me your name.
Who am I?
Mm,
Oh. Hmm. Well, I am a African American woman. I am a mother. uh, I'm human. That's who I am. I'm just me. I'm a being. I'm here like everybody else.
You're so much more than that, sea star.
I mean, shit. Like, how do you want me to describe that shit? Like,
I
let me
know.
see. I'm funny. I look good. I cook good. Let me see. Let me see. Like, I'm a jack of all trades down
Yeah.
there.
Hmm.
Um, shit. I'm very smart. I consider myself to be somewhat educated.
Hmm.
Um, I have a lot of strength. Um, I'm very humble. I'm not like flashy. Like, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Hmm.
Fashion, all that. I don't care about that stuff. Like, I'm regular. I'm regular. Like, I'm regular, but I still have my unique side. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yes.
So I don't know. Like, I guess you could say I'm just a majestic human being. Like,
I like that.
I don't know. People like my energy. Like, if you was to sit, like, we could vibe. Oh, we do vibe though.
We
We could
vibe, man.
laugh,
You know we
talk. Yeah,
vibe.
yeah. Like, so people like my energy. Like, people like me. If you once you get to know me, you'll be like, yeah, she dope as fuck. Like, yeah, yeah.
Mm,
But if you don't know me, you're gonna be like, you're gonna judge me off my looks, you're gonna prejudge me off my past. So
yeah,
you ask me before going to anybody else because I know me better than anybody else.
exactly.
So shit, that's who the fuck I am.
Hmm. I like it. I like it. So,
I
Crystal,
got a lot of saucy sauce to give. But
a whole load of that there. Yeah, heard?
yeah, yeah,
So, Crystal, have you had fun?
I did.
Excellent. Thank you so much again. It was an honor. Had a
You
wonderful
got my
time.
teeth on here looking. They look fake.
Right. Listen, you need to be doing some advertisements on TV, man, for them Sensodyne or Colgate or
This shit
something.
look. This shit look like I got veneers. Look, I don't got none of that. That shit look fake. Like, damn, who her dentist?
Yay.
I'm gonna tell you who my dentist is. Charcoal.
Okay, you mess with the
Charcoal
truck.
toothpaste. I fuck
That,
with it, yeah. I
okay.
drink coffee, yo. I smoke. Like, come on now.
Uh-huh. That abrasiveness to keep that yo,
I
that
gotta
that
keep my shit like,
yay. That's a jewel. There's a jewel for y'all.
for real. All right.
Honor C Star, thank you so much again.
Okay.